And now.
Hi everyone, it's Jay Britton here. It is Saturday night, 5 to 11 now, because this is take 4. And I've just put the kids to bed, and I'm now in front of my PC, because I got an email asking if I wanted to do some work for a grumpy, no longer relevant cockney with a shady past. I thought, great, Michael Caine wants me to do some stuff. No, apparently it's Brad Woto, so here I am. Brad's gonna play Frostpunk. I know one thing about Frostpunk, and that's that it has phenomenal voice acting. And then I know another one thing, and that's that Brad is gonna be shit at it. It requires planning, intellect, foresight, strategy, and most importantly, good high quality content. The man's at a loss. But I think personally the voice acting is gonna carry it through. I mean, who doesn't want to hear me saying things like, "A new law has passed," or "Send the children to the mines"? I know what you're thinking. It's not the current UK government. That's me on the tower in Frostpunk. Do you know what you'll find out? Because Brad's going to stream it because he works to the whims of his community. Yeah, he's a coward. Basically, he doesn't have the strength to just say, "This is my schedule, this is what I'm playing." Oh, I get it. It's fine. It's the same reason he offloads the introduction videos to true talent. He said he was going to pay me an exposure, but all I got was a picture of his dick. What I thought it was going to be a different kind. Not dick, exposure, whatever. Anyway, Brad, you said you could polish a turd. And a turd is exactly what I'm giving you for the price. So have fun playing Frostpunk. Send the children to the mines. It's genuinely one of the best strategies. And if you criticize the voiceover, I don't care. Your opinion means nothing to me. Okay, love you, bye!
The city must survive.
Jay Britton, ladies and gentlemen. I laughed a lot when he made that. Good lad. Now, this is the first time I've actually played the game since 2018. Apparently I've had it installed, by the way, since then, so. Frostpunk 2 announced! What's new? Frostpunk 1.6 new scenario on it. I don't know what any of this means. Don't want any of it. Resume day 22. No. First of all, I want to go to the settings. Can I get this in windowed? Oh, I can. Oh, lovely. What happens if I click out? Oh, it keeps going. Lovely. It's already 10 out of 10. Let's go master volume 8. Let's go. Music already needs to go down. Let's go. Whatever. Well, still so loud. Didn't change anything. Why is that the case every time? Why didn't it do anything? Why didn't it do anything? This is me when I was born. Oh my god, hold on, my dog is still being the worst. What is this one? Can I delete this? There we go. So I want this one, do I? A new home. Which one? Why is the audio volume in games made by the same people that make temperature dials? Eddie Izzard joke. Why? I'm scared that it's just this menu and then we're gonna click play and the game is gonna be like, and so we went to the place. Oh wow, dog. Hold on. So annoying, my dog. something up with the dog today and I don't know what it is. Okay, new home. Let's go. I've forgotten everything about this game, by the way. The 5 hours I put into it was in 2018, and if even if it were a week ago, I wouldn't remember anything. So I really do not know how to play it. I vaguely remember it being like a post-apocalyptic rebuild London type game. So let's see.
We roam the still, cold world.
Oh, voice.
No horizon in
Jay
sight.
Britton. That's Amelia Tyler.
The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory.
No,
It feels as
I guess it doesn't
yesterday
matter.
we
Who
were
cares?
turning
It's
the
a fucking
wheels of
cinema.
progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty. And for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey. And we paid the
Is this the
price
28 Days Later song?
100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Let's go, bitch. They for sure used the 28 Days Later song in the edit for preparing that, huh? That was a cool intro though, man, and I love the idea of it. Very Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer London. I love it. Give me two things I really love. Snowpiercer and London. A new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. The sea? On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world, as we know it, has crumbled. We have to survive. Here we go. Oof. We need to get the generator working. We have to get the water flowing to the wheel. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Okay. Where do I want to be on the screen? First of all, I'm so sorry. My dog is ruining everything. Again. My life. Let's see how this works out. I'm just going to give him a little something to make him fucking stand over there. I'm going to put this there because that's going to get in my way. We're going to begin. top right for the camera whack? Okay. Like up here. We'll see. I'll move it when there's like a whole bunch of shit on the screen. So what do they want me to do? Okay. The generator. This is just going to be annoying. These games are horrific to watch on stream. And that's that. The generator is inoperative. Shut down. Steam level 1. You need 6 coal to turn this steam level on. And how long... And what? Is that a permanent thing? Or do I need to just keep getting 6 coal? Oh! Construction tent. A thinly insulated shelter for 10 people to stay in. Is this supposed to be a tutorial on? Or am I just supposed to learn like this? Medical post. A basic medical station with 5 beds. Treats the most common ailments. Food. Cookhouse. Hunter's house. Gathering post. People working here gather resources from nearby coal piles. Aha. And then how do I build it again? It's like a... Yeah, like this, isn't it? You build outwards from it. So where is coal then? Wood. Wood. Steel. Coal. Coal. Big coal. 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 Iron. Coal. Steel. Wood. Wood. Coal. So, I mean, this one, is that the closest one? Or that one? I can't get to it. What? Is that coal? Well, I'm fucked. What? It needs to be built like here. Oh, you don't need to build next to it. Okay, I thought that's what that circle represented. What's that circle for then? So it needs to go there, doesn't it? What's this? This is stockpiles. Do I need the tent as well? 80 are homeless. Yeah. 10 people to sleep in? How many of these fucking things do I need? Can I upgrade this? I've got 80 homeless people, so I need 1. Oh, I can't. What? I'm actually freezing in real life. That makes sense. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm too scared. Nope. I'll look at this later on. It's really cold, yeah. I was really cold last night. I couldn't sleep very well because of the cold, partially. Okay, so... How do I get workers for it? Assign people to work on the piles. The hell's an engineer? Tutorial on the top left. My god. Okay. Camera controls, whatever. Resources and workforce. Resource management is crucial to the city's survival. You need coal to power the generator, wood and steel necessary for construction and research. Steam cores are a key part of advanced buildings. Raw food is used to prepare food rations in the cookhouse, and later in the game more resource types may appear. Most buildings require you to assign people to work there. Certain buildings only employ engineers and others only employ workers. To assign people to work, click on the workplace and use the assignment panel. Well, I've managed to stumble my way into that. We need more wood. Can't build anything. The gathering post has nothing to gather. How do I tell it to gather coal? They're going there though, look. There's nothing in the circle. Dude, what is it? You need to build it near the resources. So who lied to me then? Don't backseat unless you know what you're talking about. Which is it? It has to be in range or it doesn't. Are they not going there right now and collecting the things and bringing it back here? So already 100% the most annoyed I've ever been in my life. Look, they're collecting stuff. What is... Still no one is writing anything. Circle has to include the resources, but when I said that, everyone said no, it doesn't. It doesn't have to be in range of the generator, but needs to be next to the resources. Oh, this has to be over there. Wow, so annoying. Okay. How do I destroy it? How do I restart the whole fucking game? Yeah, we need one backseater. Who's it going to be? Who's got hours in the game and is going to be here every day? We will decide now. The rest of you have to shut the fuck up. Okay. So, this has to be built here, and then they'll build the road to this thing. Is that right? So we need one there. And we need one, what is that, wood crates? We need one next to that as well, don't we? And they can freeze, fuck them. Until they get the wood to build their own houses. Yeah? Is that insanity, what I've just done? And then I build the roads myself? Under what, though? Build street. That costs wood as well. They'll have to wait. Who's the designated backseater? Stabacco? Okay. When I ask a question, answer it. Everyone else, shut the fuck up. Now, I don't mind a little bit of light backseat gaming in this, but I don't think I can be bothered with everyone telling me every single tiny little thing to do. Place it one square to the left. Click on the bottom right. Click right click and then click this thing. I want to play it, you know, and stumble through it a tiny bit. Would be very nice. Okay, so now we have to assign people to this. Workers 10. Yeah. And then also that and that. How many people do I have? Like 80 people, don't I have? There we go. We're out. What does the workers in here are different to the workers who are collecting the stuff? What do the workers in the gathering posts do? Jan, aka probably Yan. Thank you for the 8 months, my friend. How do you do? Oh, Misguided came in and ruined the fucking video because people have to ruin. Every time I'm like, let's watch the first play of the thing, someone has to sub, knowing it's going to come up and ruin everything. Generator. Wow. It was Jay. Did you hear him? Streets. All structures in the city must be connected to the generator with streets. Otherwise, they won't function. Build a street, open the construction panel, and click the build street icon. Controlling time. You can speed up time. You can also keybind shortcuts. The game will slow down to normal speed when something happens, as well as each day at 5. You can pause the game by pressing spacebar. Construction. Use the construction menu at the bottom to order the construction or dismantling of buildings. Is the game too loud or what? Building street, blah, blah, building inside the heat zone. Buildings inside the heat zone are warmer and provide better living and work conditions. To make the best use of the heat zone, buildings are placed on a radial grid. All buildings must be connected to the generator by a street in order to function. Placement, invalid placement, conditional placement. The generator is the heart of the city and the only source of heat in this frozen hole. It's your mum. You should turn it on as soon as you stockpile enough coal. The generator heats a circular zone around it, consuming at least 6 units of coal per hour. You can research generator upgrades that raise the heat up and expand the heat zone. Okay. And that is what we need to do. Steam level 1. Functioning. We are alive. Housing problem. No roof over our heads. Captain. People are understandably concerned about the lack of... Are we a military leader who's running this city? That's never good. Have you never watched Battlestar Galactica? Although, to be honest... Never mind. People are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. We better do something about it. I'll provide some shelter. I'll provide shelter for everyone. I won't address this right now. I'll provide some shelter. You have 2 days to provide shelter for 40 people. Easy. I can do that. Roads. Not enough wood for him. So really, we actually need to take people off of coal production. Okay, workers in the gathering post is not working because the building is not connected to the generator. So then why did everyone tell me I give up, dude?
Right, you must build it next to the resource, not next to the generator.
It won't work because it's not next to the generator. What is the rule? Purely so angry, it's unreal. Absolutely fucking furious. And I hate you all. It needs a road. Well, where's my wood stockpile? This one's working, isn't it? What's an engineer then? Is it going to tell me what the difference between an engineer and a worker is? It's just going to keep the building from breaking down. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything else, or if you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Thank you. I'll bear that in mind. Oh, look at them all. Living their lives, chilling. Sleeping on the fucking ground outside of this enormous generator. Absolutely horrific. Let's go, give me some wood. Quick. Are people dying? 3 sick? What do I do with that? The number of sick is rising. We don't have enough materials to build medical posts. Perhaps a short burst of effort could help us gather the necessary resources. Open the Book of Laws. Emergency shift. Sometimes we have to concentrate on the task at hand at the cost of everything else or die. After introducing this law, another one can be passed. After a new ability, you can force workers in any facility to work for the next 24 hours. Using the emergency will raise discontent. Yeah. To work.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Work. Until you die. Yes. Thank you so much. 24 hours on job, that's insane. Or die. Or die then. That's fine too. Pick. What's it gonna be? Which one is wood? That one.
Work time. Get
If
back
you
to
want to
work.
die, that's fine. I'm not going to sit there and stop you. You know? But my God, let's go. New law! In the city, all must subscribe to J Britain on Twitch. What is 50%? Current efficiency. Okay, food. The generator hums with the reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now food. There'll be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. But which is it? A medic station or a fucking cookhouse? What's it gonna be? Tents. Now I need 4 of these. Which I can afford to build immediately. What's that? Stockpiles. Let's build a housing zone over here then. I'll get the feeling, yeah, you know what, we're gonna do it here. 2, 3, 4. Now we have 80 people, which means we just created a class system because the people with the houses are now important and the rest of them are sleeping on the street, and that's the end of it, dude. I have set a caste system forever. This will permanently affect generations. Now we need a medical tent. And that is going to be there. And then we need the food thing. Cookhouse turns raw food stuff into nutritional meals. Where do I get food from, though? None of these things, resources, is food. Is it? So how do we get food then? All right. Medics. Cooks. They'll pick their own housing, will they? Oh, we need a hunter's hut as well? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, wow. Mark Ryder's gonna die. I'll ride your Mark. Resources shortage. We're getting short on resources. Our needs are great and growing by the hour. To address this, we can enact a law that will allow us to extend working hours. No. You just did that. Are you insane? You're gonna just do it fucking 2 days in a row. Everyone's gonna drop out and die. Okay, back to work they go. Hunter's hut is 20 wood.
Get back to work.
What do you mean wood crate is depleted? Are you kidding? That's how quickly they destroy the wood? What the fuck? How the fuck do you play this game? What? These forests? Gotta destroy a building. Dismantle it. They give us some wood. I need 20 steel. This is impossible. This game is impossible. What? I don't understand where we get more wood resources from. Under the tech tab, you can find a workshop for research. Where's the fucking tech tab? Temperature. Temperature inside a building depends on the power sitting of the generator. If the building is in the heat zone, the building is in challenging conditions outside. There are 6 temperature levels. Keeping homes and workplaces as warm as possible helps prevent people from falling ill. Illness. Cold homes or workplaces cause people to get sick. Without proper care, they can become gravely ill and might die. The sick can be treated in medical posts, but the gravely ill need an infirmary. Until you build one, you can save their lives by signing 1 or 2 laws. The radical treatment law allows you to treat gravely ill in medical posts, but some of them will be left as amputees. The sustained life law allows you to keep the gravely ill alive but untreated indefinitely. Why would we do that? The city wakes up at 6 AM. People have some free time until the work shift starts at 8. Unless there's construction work to do, after they finish their shift at 6, they are free to help with construction again, which can keep them up all night past midnight. You can extend the 10-hour work shift if you sign certain laws. You unlocked a new building ability by signing a law. Building abilities can affect society in many ways. Each has a cooldown and many also have a cost. You can find out more about a given ability in the buildings panel. Some buildings, such as the medical post or the workshop, require intense mental labor from the people employed there, and as such can only be staffed by engineers. Workers only provide manual labor. Children can't be employed at all. Initially, you can check your workforce distribution by clicking on the icon in the bottom right. The Hunter's Hut only employs workers. The Cookhouse employs both workers and engineers. The workshop only employs engineers. Food and hunger. The cookhouse prepares meals which has 2 food rations from 1 unit of raw food. Raw food is provided by hunters and hothouses and is sometimes found by scouts during their exploration. When there are no food rations to be had, people start eating raw food. Switching between buildings. By clicking on the arrows to the left and right in the upper part of the building panel, you can quickly cycle through all the buildings at the same time. Okay. Tech tab. Workshop. Great. Can't build there. There's still 3 wood piles. 1 left. Yeah, but I can't build a thing next to them, so what do I do about that? Can I just tell them to collect the wood? Just realized I can do this and they'll just collect it and I don't need the resource thing and they'll bring it back to that. Wow, that information would have been useful like right at the beginning. I thought that they can only bring it to a designated gathering post for wood. I hate you all, and I'm restarting. Thanks, Busy. I've been saying that since day one. Have you? Let's find out. I don't believe you, but also everyone speaking over each other in the chat means I don't read what anyone says instead. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now let's see what we're looking at here. So we just need to do this. Wood crates. 10 people on coal. 5 people on steel. More people on that. 5 people on that. Go. What's the point of the resource collection thing? When they can just do this? It's just slightly quicker. If I build roads, will they move quicker along them or not? Doesn't seem worth it, does it? Okay. What do we want first then? The hunter's hut. And this needs to be built near what? Wow. And hunters base here. Hunt every night, venturing beyond the sea to track their prey in the frozen wasteland. This can be built anywhere? Or it has to be built near a resource? It can be built anywhere then, it seems like. They just go out. They don't have a particular resource to search for. What's that? Stockpiles. Oh wow. So keep clicking the wrong thing all the time. Hunters that can be built anywhere, it requires no heat too. So I can put it here. And then it won't need the heat to get around. I'll provide some shelter. Do it again. Now, hunters will bring in raw food. Inoperative because this isn't on. But now it is. Why is it inoperative? If it requires no heat. It needs a road? It has a road. How is it inoperative? Because there's no workers available because they're all out collecting resources. Alright, I see. Cookhouse. Does this require heat? Tell me on this. Cookhouse does require heat, so we'll put that there then. And we'll put 5 workers in there. And does it need an engineer? What is the deal with engineers again? I don't know how to tell what buildings need engineers. How do I know that? below Chile. What? Engineer build is medical and tech. It's like medical and tech. Yeah, but how did you learn that? Where does it tell you that? Now we're gonna build a fucking shit ton of tents. I mean, actually, surely I need to... Could I just provide houses for all or not? Can I do this, or is it just not worth building a tent that close to the thing? Is it worth building tents all around this middle bit? I've got people working in here or not? Yes. Are they providing food or what? Where's the... Is it happening? Now everyone's sick.
Work time. Get moving.
So we need a workshop. Does the workshop need heat? How do you know that how do you know if it needs heat or not? What does base heating level mean? I have everything except for the workshop. There's a description whether the building needs heat or not. You just keep saying that, but it doesn't. You're not saying where I can find any of this stuff. You're just saying it exists in the game. Check medical post. There are texts. Must be below Chile. What? Where does it say that? I'm lost. I'm just going to build this thing where I want, and I'm going to build it there.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Technology tree. Drawing boards. Allows us to research tier 1 technologies. Costs 50 wood. Go. Now, how do I know how many people I've got in the world? I want to rush and build housing. I don't know, is that a thing? Upgrade Where's like housing improvements? Hot house, bunk house. There's got to be one in there. The people is this. 5 engineers unemployed. Can I put them somewhere?
Work time. Get back to work.
Family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. Okay. What the fuck does that mean? Didn't have any scout teams. What? What's wrong with this building? Need more raw food. Do I have a bunch of workers now? Why? What? Where? What from? What from? Where are these workers coming from? Drawing boards researched. Bunk house. The dwelling for 10 people is adequately protected from the weather. No. I want to upgrade. Hot house. A few hardy crops can be grown here, supplying 30 crops a day. Hunter's gear. Faster gathering. Sawmill. Beacon. Allows us to send scouts. Heating. Steam hub. When powered by the generator, these contraptions create additional heat zones. Allows us to use heaters to heat workplaces during work hours. Each heater raises the workplace temperature. Generator power upgrade. Generator range upgrade. I think this one makes sense. Gather quicker. No? Everything but food. A dwelling for 10 people is adequately protected from the weather. Bunk house. I want that. Because then I'm going to build them around the back of that and everyone's got housing. And then get a beacon. Okay. There's so much to do and not enough hands to do it. A quick way of addressing the problem is to put our children to work. Open the book of laws. Child labor. Safe jobs, child sectors. After introducing this law, another one can be passed. Hope will slightly fall. Child workers can be injured. All good, baby. Children can now be employed in safe workplaces. What is a safe workplace? This? Put 2 children in there. Put a couple children on there. Couple children on that. Couple children on that. Couple children on that. And what even is a safe working environment, you know? How can we know? How can we know? Sleeping outside. Captain, some of our people are protesting against the lack of housing. Last night was not the first day they had to spend outside. You have 1 day to provide shelter for 20 people. You have 1 day to provide housing. Better than a tent for 20 people. I'll provide them with proper housing. You watch this. They don't realize what I'm working on right now. No symbol equals no engineers. Am I supposed to have an engineer working here? I can't assign one though. Aha. Is it supposed to have more than one? You don't need to fill all the positions all the time. I don't know what any of you are saying to me. And I give up. Weather changes. The temperature in the city constantly changing. Pay close attention to the forecast for the next 5 days that is shown to the right of the temperature on the top screen. Oh, wow. Hover the mouse over it. Day 1, and then there's going to be something. When it gets colder outside, the temperature inside buildings drops as well. Buildings differ in the amount of protection they offer to the cold. To see all the factors affecting temperature in the building, hover the mouse over the thermometer icon in its panel. The temperature is going to drop significantly for 2 days. But what the fuck do you want me to do about that? I can't do anything about that. Efficiency won't be perfect, but you're living on a goddamn glacier, so that's probably going to expect it, but you need to have at least one in each of the required spots for the building to work. Get the fear of God into these peasants and make them work, yeah. You can insulate your people against the cold. I mean, you're saying all these things that I can do. I'm not... There's no point in telling me what is possible in the game. You know what I can work out? Is that you can insulate people against the cold. Because it's literally the whole game. It's kind of useless. You will learn the game eventually. But, like... don't tell me what is possible. Just, if I ask something like, how do I do this? Then answer it. There's no point in just saying, oh, it's possible to do this in the end game, because that's just confusing for me in this part. It's just like, okay. Does that make sense? Thank you. I don't want to be an asshole about it. Okay, so now we're going to freeze and die. And we're out of coal, apparently. How? How are we out of coal? How can that be possible? The generator is shutting down.
Work time. Get moving.
The heating is off. What is it asking me to do? Nothing. One of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in such cold. Okay. What do you want me to do about it? Why do we not have coal? Bunkhouse. We have 147 coal. Why is it lying? Why the fuck you lying? Oh, I always lying. Oh my God. Put the coal in the machine. One of our people is gravely ill. If you send the radical treatment order, the gravely will be treated medical person may undergo risky amputations. Well, we have to do it, don't we? Radical treatment.
Listen, everyone.
God.
New law is signed.
Inoperative, too cold. But the thing is on now. It is not on. How did I turn this? How do I get out of this mode?
End of shift.
Cold pile
Progress all
depleted.
you can.
Who are these two people? Engineers. I can't have engineers just collecting shit while we're... Shelter promise broken. Right there, dude! Build it! I told you to do it! You didn't do it in time! That's not my fault! I gave you all the things! Game is forcing you to stay in meme mode now as punishment. What does that mean? Oh, the fucking thing. Right. Kev! My son. Don't worry. You do not need to know what just happened. What's that saying? It needs a road as well? They all need roads. All roads lead to roads. Hope is fucking horrific. Why do we have no food? I've literally got 15 people that should be hunting. What is going on?
Work time. Get back to work.
Wood crates depleted, these ones. But not these ones. Beacon researched. Now I want the fucking hunter's gear. Because the better snow hunters will return with more root raw food, yes. And then we need to build a beacon. Beacon allows us to send scouts, search the wilderness for goods and survivors, and bring them to our city. Okay, what's wrong with it? It needs steel. Is that one? Steam cores. Just need a bit more steel. Okay. What does this want from me? Food. The generator hums with reassuring warmth. Now the food will city starve to death. I have got people going food, but the hunters suck. People from our convoy. With basic resources secure for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expeditions as possible. We'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. We got that. We're just saving up for a beacon right now. Child injured at work. A child got distracted at work and has been injured. The accident was not serious and happened entirely due to the child's carelessness. This child will not work for 24 hours. Hope will raise slightly. Hope will fall slightly. We can't afford to, as much as this is the one I want to pick. Give the child a day off. Slight raise in hope. Raising hope. Oh my god. The first death. One of our people has just died. Ban someone. Every time someone dies, ban someone. Ban Murgles. It's time. Please don't. Fire Frosty, thank you so much for the 50 months. Good to see you, my friend. Murgles, welcome in. Murgles Raiders, welcome in. I'm struggling so bad to play the game. This is how I remember the game. It's really difficult to play. And I am mentally inept. And you've come in just in time to witness the death of a man. One of our people has just died. Sickness, accidents, and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. Consider signing a thing for a cemetery. Establish a burial ground so we can lay our dead rest with dignity. Hope will rise slightly. No risk from the buried. I accept.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Also, that voice you hear is Jay Britton, and that is hysterical. Now, this can probably be built out in the middle of nowhere, can't it? Put it behind the medical tent. That makes sense. I have no idea if I did this. There we go. We have the steel now for the beacon. Oh, this is a fucking thing I have to put down. What even is this? Does someone have to work there? I guess we'll put this here. Now what? More sick beds are needed. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the rising number of untreated sick. We're asking you to address the problem. I will open a new medical post. I promise the sick will be treated. I will open a new medical post, then we'll just build another one. Like, what's the big deal? It's fine. That's fine. I thought later on I'm going to get in trouble with road placement, but I'm not sure. Not sure. Jay! Yeah, that's Jay's voice. New lore! It's me, Jay Britton. You have to subscribe to me on Twitch. I should get him to record that for me. I'll get the ding, 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 and we'll add it to the soundboard. And every time there's a new lore, I'll click it and it will go, new lore. You have to subscribe to Jay Britton on Twitch. Let's just fucking message him it now. I messaged him. I said, record me. I wrote quiet because I'm fucking insane. Quick. I've missed a word again. It literally every time there is a new law. To save this patient's life, we had to perform an amputation. As a result, this person won't be able to work. What do we do with them then? What's the point of them? Consider signing the care house or prosthetics law. Can't. They're useless to me. Beacon Bill. From now on, people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surround the Frostland. Ooh, here we go! The Feral Monk Beacon is built. Named for a nobleman from London. In the before times. Oh my god, yes. I recall this now. Okay, Lost Expedition Observatory. Send scouts here to learn more about this place. Numerous tents. We can see people moving about. There must be lost members of our expedition. Well, how do I do that? I need to probably assign people to the thing. How do I get back into society? No. Create a scout team. Must be at least 5 citizens. Must be available. Not enough wood. What? We have 300 coal now. Oh, and I need workers in here. Okay, so I need an engineer off of that. Engineer off of that. Engineer off of that. Okay. So now we can put engineer. Now we can put engineers on this. That's all good. What's wrong with this place? Why does this place suck? Why do we have no food? I have fucking 15 hunters. What the fuck? Bro? Oh, he literally... Did he just do this on stream?
New law! You have to subscribe to Jay Britton on Twitch!
He's streaming. What is he doing?
New law! You have to subscribe to Jay Britton on Twitch!
Alright, hold on. We'll edit it right now. Photo mode? What? Why? Why does this game need a photo mode? Are you kidding me? Make a proper save. Yeah, whatever, new save.